Lake Martin Creamery is your go-to spot for cones, shakes, blasts, sundaes, ice cream cakes, hot dogs, and more. Stop by and see us at the coolest place at the lake, where we put the cuss in custard. Located at the corner of Highway 49 and County Road 34, around the corner from Lake Martin Pizza.
Hey everybody, we are live here at Miller's on Broadnax for week number 8, Josh.
Wow.
I can't believe we're this far in the season already. This segment's brought to you by Miller's on Broadnax. Man, we just had some buffalo chicken dip, Josh and I.
Man, that's good. Yeah. Really, really good.
Yeah, Daddy Lee brought it up here for us. We thank you, Daddy Lee. If that's all right, if I can call him Daddy Lee.
Yeah, everybody calls him Daddy Lee.
Yeah, Josh's dad bought it for us, and so we're thankful. But come on out to Miller's on Broadnax and get you something good to eat. Well, Josh, let's recap last week's game.
Glenwood.
Yeah, Glenwood Gators. What did you see from your standpoint Friday night?
Man, I'll tell you this: they were a good football team, but it's really nothing that we hadn't seen this year.
Yeah,
and just the way it rolls this time is everybody we've played has been good.
Right.
But I will tell you this. I got with Chad after the game, Coach McKelvey, and I'm going to tell you what, he was ecstatic at the way our kids played in that game. I know it seemed like a bad loss, but it really wasn't a bad loss.
No.
I'm going to tell you, and I know we've been saying that all season, but I'm going to tell you what, to date, we are getting better. I'm telling you, every single football game we're getting better. And that football game, I'm telling you what, we scared the Glenwood Gators to death Friday night.
We did.
I'm just telling you, they were quiet over there for a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you because we had a good game plan offensively, and man,
can you believe we threw for almost 300 yards?
I'm telling you, dude, it was amazing. You know, the
passing game came to life.
It was great. The only problem was our turnovers.
Yeah,
and of course, you know,
we had 3 turnovers, right?
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
we had three turnovers, and then we had, I think, one on the kickoff as well, and then of course one over on downs too. So total it was 5 turnovers. I think we were -2 because I think we had 3 on them too. So
yeah.
And
a couple of them were crucial.
Right.
I mean, man,
right.
I tell you what, I was talking about this, and to kind of build on what maybe he was ecstatic about is I think this may be our most complete on all sides of the game we played.
Man, our defense actually played well too. You know, they had a passing game that was pretty good. I mean, they did. And they exploited some of our weaknesses.
Yeah.
You know, but for the most part, man, I think our guys played lights out. They were really, really hard-nosed, you know, on both sides of the ball. I mean, you know, you had our sophomores are excelling.
Yes.
You know, you had Davis McKelvey. Kel Hanks caught his first touchdown pass. You know,
Davis had a great night on defense.
He really did.
Great night.
I mean, and Torrey Rimstad, who was our defensive player of the game, man, it was like calling the game. It was like every time I turn around, I'm calling his name, you know, and so he was really – Jay had a really good night.
Yeah.
Even though – and listen, here's a guy that Chad wanted to be his quarterback at the beginning of the season. And Chad and Jay will tell you when they got into fall camp, you know, he couldn't throw it through this window right here. For whatever reason, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But you're working at his 3rd game as quarterback right now. And he really hasn't had a chance to work the bugs out, you know, through the season because he hadn't been playing quarterback.
Yeah.
Well, we've kind of come alive since he started at quarterback.
Yeah.
You know.
And, man, I want to brag on our offensive line, man. They did a great job in creating a pocket for Jay.
Absolutely.
And for those of you that may not know, that's really crucial for the quarterback to step up and to be comfortable and to make his reads.
Right.
And Jay was comfortable. The times that we kind of got out of sync was when maybe some things broke down and they overloaded us and we didn't have enough hats to cover them. But, man, the offensive line, Josh, I was watching them. I was so impressed with that pocket. And man, they did a great
Well,
job.
again, those are the changes that the coaching staff made uh, during the Reeltown week. You know,
right.
and we saw the offensive line really mesh during the Reeltown game.
Right.
You know, even though that seemed like a bad loss, it still we played really, really well on the offensive side of the ball. It's just those red zone appearances. You know, we just couldn't make it happen. But we're right there. Yeah. I'm telling you, we're right there, and we're seeing great things happening right now. And you know, that's the name of the game. If you were a football coach, basketball coach, baseball coach, any coach out there, volleyball coach, the name of the game is being better at the end of the season than you were at the beginning of the season.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you what, in that aspect, I know the W's may not be where we want them to be, but man, our guys are so much better right now than they were at the beginning of the season.
They are.
They've done a great job.
Yeah, they've been improving each week, and that's, like I said, that's all you can ask of them. And man, I heard Pat's popping out there Friday night.
I did too.
And I think our guys are. One thing I noticed too. I think I talked with you earlier after the game. We weren't as tired. We've been our conditioning is getting better and better each week.
Right.
And guys weren't kind of having their hands on the hip. And look, that's understandable when you got guys playing both ways. They're going to get tired, but I feel like we're getting stronger, we're getting faster, we're getting more in shape, and we're getting better. And I'm going to tell you what, it's exciting to see.
I agree. You know, we just I don't think a lot of people gave us a chance at all. But I'm going to tell you what, it was tied. You know, what was it, 21-14 at halftime?
Yeah, it should have been tied up. We had a turnover right there.
Right there at the end of the second quarter.
Yeah, unfortunate, but that's part of it. So we should have went in on 21-21 at halftime, and I guarantee Glenwood was they would have been really nervous.
Sweating bullets. Yeah, they were. And you know, if we just do a few things right, you know, different things right, I'm telling you, that's a different football game.
Absolutely.
And it could be a different season too, but that's part of it. You working things out, finding out what works, personnel where they need to be, all those kind of things. It's starting to fit together.
That's right.
You know, so
it's starting to click.
It really is.
They're starting to pick up the scheme. So
I've got and we'll talk later in the next segment or a different segment about BB Comer, but I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, thank you so much, guys. We'll be right back.
Are you looking to beautify your property? Look no further than Jackson's Gap Clay and Gravel Company, owned by Bradley Riddle. We offer top-quality dirt work, gravel services, and more to help enhance the look and functionality of your outdoor space. Whether you need materials for a landscaping project or are looking to create a new driveway, our team has got you covered. Contact us today to learn more about how Bradley and his team can help bring your vision to life. Go Tigers!
Meet Haley McKelvey, a seasoned realtor at Big Fish Real Estate, known for her exceptional dedication and commitment to her clients' real estate success. With a proven track record of delivering results, Haley brings a combination of expertise and enthusiasm to every transaction. Whether you're buying or selling, trust Haley McKelvey to exceed your expectations and guide you through a seamless and rewarding real estate journey. Contact Haley McKelvey today and experience the difference of working with a true professional in the industry.
All right, welcome back. DTN here at the Tiger Den, Miller's on Broadnax. This segment, man, we're going to talk about our ambush and our street players of the week. They weren't able to come tonight, but we're still going to talk about them. And this segment's brought to you by AMJ Laser Works. Man, talk to Chris Martin, man. If you've got something going on where you need something etched out with laser, man, he can do just about anything. He's really, really awesome. He's the one that makes our awards for us. So get in touch with AMJ Laser Works. He'll do you right. And so, Clint, we'll start with the street player of the week, and that's Brandez Eason.
Brandez.
Yeah, Brandez. He's starting to come alive the past few weeks with the running game. Man, he's been. I will tell you this. I think because of last week, that big run he had and the way he ran last week, Glenwood probably was keying on him this week, and that's what kind of helped open our passing game up. You know, and so he did. He ran hard nosed this week too. I didn't see the stats, but he touched the ball quite a bit Friday night.
Yeah, he did, and he I think he had just over 100 yards passing, and he averaged right at 16 yards a catch. I think I can't remember his longest pass catch, but man, he had a heck of a night receiving.
Yes,
I mean, that's incredible.
It's coming out of the backfield.
Yeah. When you can do that, that's a whole other dynamic the defense
really
has
is.
to account
really
for.
is. Yeah, and you know, Brandez, man, he's been one of those. He's been one of those guys that's been a standout player since he's been on the football team. You know, I know he's pretty much started as a freshman back there at running back, and you know, has had some stellar years. You know, and I know this is a little down. He's a junior this year, and man, he's still got room. Still got room. He's still making it happen, and it is very crucial that we are not one dimensional.
Right.
You know, it's very crucial. You know, in the past we have been one dimensional, but I think when we have a running game, that's going to open up our passing game.
Yeah.
When we have a passing game, that's going to open up the running game. So we got to keep opponents on the toes, and Brandez is a real crucial part of that puzzle right there.
Yeah,
So,
he really is, and like you said, he's been running hard, and I think each week he's getting better and better.
I agree.
And he's picking up on the scheme as the offensive line gets better and better. It's giving him different, better lanes, better things, or better holes to hit. And so, man, just keep it up, Brandez.
Yeah.
And this thing is it's going to bust wide open pretty soon.
That's right.
And we had a good balance Friday night too on our run and pass. We were in the 20s on both pass attempts and run attempts. So.
Wow, that's great. That's what you want to see.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's right.
So we want to move to our ambush now?
Ambush, yeah. So Tory Rimstad, man, it seemed like I called his name all night long on the defensive side of the ball, buddy, because at number 23 was flying around everywhere. I know he made a great goal line stop too, you know, and man, he's played great all year too, man. He is one of those guys that is a humble guy too. And he just gets after it, man. I really like Tory. I've heard a lot of good things about him from his classmates, you know, from the players and everything. They just all really like Tory. And for him to be able to, you know, be in position all the time, it seems like he's always in the right position, you know, to make a play. And that's called discipline. And I think that, and two, defense is a little mixture of discipline and crazy. You know, because you got to be a little crazy.
Reckless abandon.
Reckless abandon, as Coach Baker would say. Reckless abandon. And it's true.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be reckless.
You got to be able to turn it loose.
That's right. And you got to be basically, you can be a nice guy off the field, you know, but you got to have that different personality. And you got to be able to switch it. And I think he's really good at being able to do that. And because he plays hard nosed, you know, and he's a good athlete.
Yeah, man. I mean, we've talked about Tory pretty much when we've talked, you know, kind of after games.
Oh yeah, he's right up there.
Yeah,
every time
he's right there, and that's encouraging. What you just told me in Dable Tiger Nation about, you know, of him being a good guy, and that's what you want to hear.
That's right.
And so, Tory, you just keep up the hard work, man. We see you, and Dable Tiger Nation sees you, and man, I mean, the future's bright.
That's right.
That's right. So keep it up, man.
All right, we'll be right back. That was tough.
Yeah, to say the least.
Death could not hold you. Failed to before you. You silenced the boast I've seen and great. The heavens are roaring. The praise of your glory. For you are raised to life again. You have no right.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. This is our Player Spotlight segment. It's brought to you by Lake Martin Creamery. For all your dessert needs and any sweet treats, head on down to Lake Martin Creamery and see what they've got for you. I guarantee you they'll get you a banana blast or something good for you to eat. Well, tonight I'm excited. We got our Mr. Brady Knox here. What's your number, Brady?
Number 33.
33. Well, tell everybody on Tiger Nation how old you are, what grade you in, and what position you play.
I'm in 16. I'm a junior, and I play kicker.
Kicker. All right. We're so glad that you joined us tonight, Brady. To get us started off, now this segment is just really for Dable Tiger Nation to get to know you. Okay, so just tell us what all we need to know about you. And to get us kicked off tonight, how did you first get interested in playing football and specifically becoming a kicker?
Well, I used to play soccer at Elliott City. Then I saw football, and I'm like, hey, I can do it.
Yeah.
I can kick. I got it all.
Yeah.
So I wanted to play football and just be a kicker.
So how do you think soccer maybe helped prepare you for that? Is there anything specifically you can point to?
Contact to the ball and how I plant my foot.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's right. Because you're a soccer style kicker, you're not straight on. You kick soccer style, right?
Yes,
so that really helped prepare you. So tell us, what's your pregame routine to help you mentally prepare for a game?
To get focused and locked in.
Yeah.
And just focus on the ball, nothing else, and that's it.
Yeah, and kicking is a very stressful thing. A lot of people don't realize this because when I played offensive defensive line, but I was also a punter. But our kicker, he would get really stressed out because there's a lot of pressure on him, right, to get that extra point. So there's a lot that goes into it physically, but also mentally, right?
Yes,
I mean, you got to get mentally locked in and not let the outside noise really bother you, because you just got to go out there and do your thing, right?
Yes, sir.
That's right. So that's really important on how you prepare. So walk us through your technique for achieving a successful field goal. Like, do you have any kind of weird quirks you got to do every time? Some guys rock, some guys step it off. Like, tell us your technique on being successful.
My steps, make sure they're good. The snap, the hold is always good.
Yeah.
And just gotta make sure my kick is good.
And I don't know if a lot of guys watching really know that, but a lot of things got to go right to get a kick, make a kick successful. It's not just you; it's the snap that's got to be good, the hole's got to be good, and you're seeing all that. You're seeing the guys coming at you, and you got to keep your head down on the ball. I don't know if I could do it. I'll be honest with you, because I'd want to look up at the guys coming or see what's happening. So, I mean, what you guys are able to do is really incredible, and you do it really well. So tell us, what's one of the proudest moments of your football career so far?
Making all my kicks.
Yeah.
Just feels good.
Right.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
do you kick just extra points, or you kick field goals too?
Just extra points.
Extra points right
Yes,
now?
sir.
Okay. All right. Well, how do you handle the pressure of being a kicker, especially during the crucial moments of a game?
Keep my head down. Look at the ball, nothing else.
Yeah.
And I just imagine in my mind me making it.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting you say that. One of the best baseball players to ever play the game, I think it was Ted Williams, used to talk about, he used to imagine himself doing all the things that he wanted to do, like hitting a ball out of the park, hitting a ball in the gap. So, what you bring up is it's really it's a real thing that we can do in practice that helps you be successful, right?
Yes,
and
sir.
so that's awesome that you do that. Well, don't stop, whatever you do, right? Well, who has been the biggest influence on your kicking career? It could be a family member, a coach, or just anybody. Who's influenced you the most?
My parents.
Parents.
And have to
Right.
say
They smiled when you said that. That made them feel good over there.
say Coach Baker
Coach Baker, yeah.
and Coach James.
Yeah.
He's been with me all day.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
But yes.
Right. Well, I'm kind of dating myself, but Coach Baker, it was on his tail end of his coaching career, but he coached me also my 9th grade year. So he didn't coach too long after that. So, but he was a really good coach.
Yes, sir.
If you could give one piece of advice to aspiring kickers, what would it be? Anybody watching out there that says, I think I want to be a kicker, what would you tell them?
Just don't worry about people in the stands.
Yeah.
Be focused and just kick it, make it.
Yeah. Don't worry about the couch coaches and the stand coaches,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, we got a lot of those, and they're all experts, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's right. Just do your thing and do well. Tell us a little bit more about you. What's some of your hobbies and what's some things you like to do on the weekends?
I like to go hunting, fishing.
I see you wore your camo here. You getting
Oh,
ready?
yes.
Yeah.
And swimming too.
Swim. What kind of fish do you like to catch?
Bass, crappie, any kind.
Yeah, I love crappie fishing. I love to eat them more than I like to catch them.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, absolutely. Well, let me ask you this, and we'll close on this question. If you had to, if money wasn't an option, you could go anywhere in the world you wanted to go. Where would you go? What would you do? What kind of food would you eat? What would Brady Knox want to go do?
Like college?
Anywhere, just whatever you want to do. Like really like a vacation. You can go hunting, you can go fishing, or you can just go sit on the beach.
Probably sit on the beach.
Sit on the beach?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
absolutely. Is that what you like to do? Maybe throw a line out while you're sitting there?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Brady, listen, man, we thank you so much for joining us tonight, and keep doing what you're doing. Keep working hard. It's paying off. We notice you, and you're consistent in what you do, and we just want you to know that. And before we let you go, though, what's something you'd like to say to Dable Tiger Nation watching?
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger.
All right. Thank you, Brady. Good job, buddy.
We get it. Easy isn't always easy. A simple paint job turns into drywall quick. At Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, we got you covered. With 9 locations across Central Alabama, contractors and do-it-yourselfers can trust we have your back. Our experienced staff is here to be the voice of reason when projects get tough. Whether online or in-store, shop all the best brands with our Best Rewards loyalty program. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
Hello Tiger fans. We would like to thank Lake Martin Liquidation for their support of Dadeville Tiger Nation. They are located at 2834 Dadeville Road in Alexander City, Alabama. They have everything you need and something that you are looking for. Go see Candace and Lindsay and give them a follow on their Facebook page.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. We are here at Middles on Broadnax. This is our last segment. This is where we preview the upcoming game, and it's brought to you by Russell Do-It Center. Go see Russell for all your building supply needs, and they'll get you fixed up. We're so glad they're here in Dadeville and supporting our local causes. So thank you so much, and go give them a visit. Well, Josh, we got BB Comer.
Yeah.
BB Comer hasn't started out well, but
Oh,
they
man.
just beat Randolph County.
I know, man. It's really surprising.
Yeah.
Really surprising.
Yeah.
So they've actually, seems like that they've made some changes. Or did Randolph County have a bunch of people hurt playing Glenwood? I don't know. Or did they have a bunch of turnovers? I really hadn't looked at the stats of it.
Yeah.
But all I know is, from everything that we've talked about with the schedules and how everything was played, BB Comer didn't have no business being in the same stadium.
Right.
I don't know what went on in that, but that just goes to show you that anybody can get beat any given Friday.
That's right. It's you got to show up, and we've been saying this. We've seen everything so far this year, and I'm gonna tell you, I like our chances Friday night to show up and put together a complete game.
Yes.
And if we can limit the penalties and the turnovers in this game and just play fundamental football and do what we're supposed to do and do our job, I'm going to tell you, I really like our chances to go down there.
I want to be on the positive side of the turnovers here.
Yes.
I want to be on the positive side of the turnovers. I think that's been one of our Achilles heels, is just, letting the other team have the ball. And 9 times out of 10, they capitalize on our turnovers too. So, I just want to get in the red zone and be an automatic.
Right.
I think we tighten up for some reason when we get in the red zone a little bit, and we need to be a little more loose. I feel like.
Really aggressive. Get after it.
Yes, that's right. And so, but like you said, I think we're going to transfer everything that went on Friday night to this Friday, and I'm looking for big things, man. I really am. that's down there in Sylacauga.
Yeah.
We've had some heartbreakers down there before,
Yeah.
but or up there in Sylacauga. But man, this is one of our old natural rivals again. And BB Comer, they've in the past few years, man, they have really their program has come along.
Yeah.
Where they runner up in state championship.
Yeah, I think runner up. Yeah.
I mean, good gracious, man. Yeah,
they had some horses.
They went 20-something years without even making it to the playoffs.
Right.
And now all of a sudden they're like,
they're doing things the right way.
Yeah, they are.
They're doing things the right way.
That's right.
And I'd like for us to see, or like for us to on Friday night, I'd like for us to control the tempo of the game, but also the field position game.
Yes.
That when we can sustain long drive.
Yeah.
And if we do, let's get a good punt. Let's pin them deep, and let's make them work and earn everything that they, and let's not give them anything. Let's make them earn it all. And I'm telling you, if we do that, I like our chances to go down there and get a good solid W.
That'd be great.
We can put it all together.
Right, and and we just man, we've got to just be stout again. And I don't think we have anything to worry about our defense. They really play tough. They tighten up. They got a bend don't break mentality, and they've allowed some big plays, but when it gets down to the nitty gritty, man, I think they could play with anybody. To be honest with you, and now we're going to be without Torrey this week. He got a concussion yesterday in practice, so Torrey Rimstad's going to be out, so we have to fill his shoes. But I think this year we've had enough personnel swapping in and out. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah,
so.
I do too. And I think defensively we're picking up on Coach Purcell's scheme and what he's trying to do and accomplish. And so, and as he gets more confident and calling those defensive schemes, the guys can really turn loose. And so, man, I'm excited. I'm excited to go up there, like you said.
Of course, now we got some football weather
That's
coming
right.
in, man. It's starting to feel good outside.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be so hard on the kids, not so hard on the fat guys out there. So either. So. Man, it actually feels good in football weather. So we're. And I'm with you, Clint, man. I'm looking for big things, a good solid win Friday night, man. And I think we can do it, buddy.
I do too. And listen, I want to tell all of you watching, hey, hop in your car and let's make the drive. It's a 45-minute drive.
That's right.
And let's go up there and support.
Let's show out.
Yeah, let's support these boys and these coaches and the band and the cheerleaders and everybody is working hard to provide the awesome experience that we get on Friday nights. Just go up there and support them, and want you to be loud.
Yeah, that's one of the things that you talking to some of the players, they hear it, and they know that you're there. And I'm gonna tell you that's a big part of football is that 12th man.
Yeah.
So
and they look up in the stands. They make sure to look up and see who's there.
That's right.
So come on out, guys. We hope to see you there.
Go Tigers.
Thank you. Go Tigers.
All righty.